the ones. Let go.
You doubted I would make it, keep that energy. Try to do it how I do it, can't compare to me. Yeah, I'm on a different level, different pedigree. Remember how you chose them instead of me? Huh? Look at me now. God being had his hand on me. Try to fit me in a box like my name Ali. I know you hate to watch me become who I said I'd be. Who they sleeping on? It can't be me. Better wake up. Let me put you on to me. I'm the one, yeah, you gon' see. You gon' see, I ain't doubting myself, no, you gon' see. I'ma make them all believe now, you gon' see. I was made for this moment, yeah, you gon' see. Yeah, Lord, let this be a lesson to the haters and the critics that's been doubting on the kid, now I'm big time. And all I wanted was respect and the check. From these 16s, looking at my life, I see it's all mine. And I'm taking them to school on the principle. So don't get it confused while I'm trying to blow. But you know when they need it, when they call me. And I can get it on my own, yeah, it's all me. Who they sleeping on? It can't be me. Better wake up, let me put you on to me. I'm the one, yeah, you gon' see. You gon' see, I ain't doubting myself, no, you gon' see. I'ma make them all believe now, you gon' see. I was made for this moment, yeah, you gon' see. Yeah, I'm going in. Wait, hold up. Yeah, I'm going in. Counting up wins, run it back again. Count a few wins, then we spin it all. Get back to work, stack it up again. Never drop the ball. Year after year, I'm the one they call. Took a few L's, but I never fall. Not my fault, you're a nail and I never stall. Okay, my foot's on the gas, I ain't slowing down, get out the way. Okay, this heavy metal and no, I cannot play it safe. No way, taking my spot on the throne and I know do whatever it takes. Okay, this is the drive that separates the real from the fake.
Yeah, I bet on myself. I bet on myself.
Yeah, I bet on myself. Yeah, I bet on myself. I don't need you, I do it myself. Yeah, I bet on myself.
Yeah, I bet on myself. I bet on myself.
Yeah, I bet on myself. Okay, dream so big that they think I'm crazy. Let out the beast, no, they can't tame me. Don't play with me, better mind your business. I cannot stop now, I ain't finished. I'ma keep on going till I got that. Okay, the way that I'ma do it, they can't top that. No way. Trying to hate, but I don't talk back, I know that. Plotting on the kid with the bull, tell him all that. I'm the one that I'ma gamble on, I ramble on. I'm about to get my ramble on. And I'm the one they really couldn't get a handle on. Then when they see they missed the boy, they get a game. Blessings on blessings on blessings. Blessings on blessings on blessings.
Yeah. Oh, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Designated Spittaz. Now, why do I want to? I got issues, man. I think I'm just exhausted. I'm beat up. I'm tired. I feel like I'm starting every show like Game Season Live nowadays. I want to go into my whole Game Season Live thing. But this is the one, the only Designated Spittaz, all right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Happy Sunday. Good
What's
evening.
up, brother?
I'm chilling, man. I'm excited. Just
you look very much like you're just chilling today. Like today was just I'm gonna chill.
Today was I had a rough Saturday. Saturday was nuts.
So was this a recovery day?
Today was a slight recovery day. I did still wake up at
bene.
ass crack of dawn to go see Sandy, but went to Sandy, came back, did lunch with the fam.
You were up mad early. You texted me very early. I'm thinking.
Yeah, no, I was up early as shit, and I went to sleep late as shit. So I was like, you remember when I responded to the text yesterday from the picture?
It was mad late.
That was when I was going to sleep. And then when I woke up, this is crazy. This is why our wives be saying that we nuts. Because one of the last things I did yesterday was text Pete. And then one of the first things I did when I woke up was text Pete.
Hey, we brothers. All right, we brothers. This happens.
Basically, that was my sleep for last night. So when I got back, I did get a good nap in, and I'm a fan of the nap.
Hey, the la siesta.
Like, she's like ridiculous.
Hey, let me tell you. Hey. Everybody's been busting my balls today.
Oh, they busting the balls.
Santi's busting my balls today.
No.
Jira's busting my balls today.
Oh,
Everybody's busting my balls, all right?
Come on.
Okay? The only person not busting my balls today is Francis and Johnny Riv, okay?
J-Riv?
Johnny Riv never busted my balls. I love Johnny Riv, okay? Steve Payne, what's up, brother? Doreen.
I miss Johnny Riv.
How you doing? He's in the chat right now.
Yeah, no,
Janito, what's up? Hey, by the way, I just want to get everybody excited about this. Johnny Riv bought his ticket for a softball event already, so he's
I already know what's happening.
MVPs.
Yeah, I already know what's happening. Yeah,
he won the MVP in the first game. I mean, that's impressive. That's the very first one. He could have that forever.
He went nuts. He did. He deserved it.
2 bombs.
He deserved
Two
it. Shouts out to
bombs,
Johnny
gold glove
Ritter.
defense at third base, top notch, top of the line, absolute GOAT of NYYU. Look at him saying that's right. Look at him. He loves it. He loves it. Tina. Roy, what's up, my brother? How we doing, Uncle Dom, the one, the only? What's up, Jira, my love? What's up? I see you in the chat. Who else we got up in here? And then she goes, see, I say something nice, and then she goes, and he cheated too. What did Johnny Riff do to cheat?
Come on.
I can use. What do you think? This guy was juicing? His son was with
What
him.
are you talking about?
Nah, he's juicing. The ball's on you.
The ball's on you.
Never you mind.
Oh man.
Oh my God! I thought
man.
of something else I have to do. I got to do the soundboard. Francis, I can't do this, Francis. You're gonna. Have
I know it's a lot.
You're gonna have to come here and help me for
It's
a
a
few
lot.
days.
It's a lot. Well, you know I'm gonna be there Thursday, but that's a little late to the party. Nah, man, it's a lot. Listen, but you know what all of that, you know what all the work means, you know what all the pressing things that have to get done means. It means
I know
that the season, ladies and gentlemen, is finally upon us. Finally.
It is. I'm excited. I really am. I'm excited.
I mean, brother, we made it through. And like I was saying, I think on All Rise Fast Friday, baseball fan, we're a little spoiled because we act like the baseball off season lasts forever, and it really doesn't. What happened? What's happening here?
I can't even read the comment on the screen. I can't read it.
Who said it? I can't because I can't see it from there.
I can't read that. If I read, I'm gonna feel a certain way. I can't read that.
It said Francis looking. Oh my God. Francis looking extra tasty today. Oh, okay. I read it. Hey, thank you. Thank you. I
Hell,
appreciate
take it.
that.
I mean, I don't blame it.
I appreciate
We
that.
are live, folks. Yeah, we're live. This is how we do it at the U. Nothing's changing, by the way. You know,
It's only getting better.
I'm a little offended.
It's only getting better.
Can I tell you why I'm a little offended? Can I do this?
He's offended.
You know why I'm a little offended? I've got a lot of people message me.
Okay.
They say, Pete, what's changing? It's gonna be different now, isn't it? Why? It's gonna be different in one way, right? Things are gonna be a lot better. But nothing's changing at the U. What do people think? We're gonna come in here suit and tied? All of a sudden? You know what I mean? I'm gonna come in here all buttoned up. I can't speak my mind. I'm not allowed to.
I mean,
You got the wrong guys, folks. This is like Arnold Schwarzenegger in Total Recall. You got the wrong guy.
I mean, to that point though, when we do suit up, we clean up nice.
We do. No, we could certainly suit up.
The
But I'm
events
just
that
saying,
the events that we've had to partake in where we've had to get suited and booted. I mean, come on.
Yeah, I like it. Everybody
I'm
knows.
saying.
One thing about you guys not notice about me and Francis. We're two guys that like to look pretty good.
Yeah, like to
All
get
right?
dressed. Yeah, grown
Like
man,
to get dressed
grown
up a
man
little
shit.
bit, okay?
You know what I'm saying?
All right. And let me tell you something. When PeteSimonetti drops about 20 pounds, it's gonna look even better.
He's just
It's coming, baby. It's coming. It's coming. Johnny Riv, the one to young. But let's get into it, guys. Come on. That's one thing that a lot of people hate about our shows, by the way.
Mm.
They're
What?
like, can you guys just start talking baseball? But this is what makes us different, folks.
Yeah, I mean,
we don't come in and come out.
Yeah,
We last long, baby.
Come on, exactly. Listen, we got time, ladies and gentlemen. This is Designated Spittaz. This is the best Yankees podcast in all the land. Okay,
Known fact, by the way.
You know what I'm saying? We gotta give it to you.
Known fact.
Nice and slow, ease into it. We got a great show planned for y'all as always.
We do.
We know y'all are hyped that the season's around the corner. We hyped. Pete's got a ton of freaking work to do. We got
what are you gonna do?
It's a big week for us. All right.
It is a big week for us.
Big
I
week
do
for
want
us.
to. I know what everybody wants us to get into, the show. We're going to, but I do want to tell everybody something real quick. Tomorrow at 6 p.m. we are releasing something that we filmed. I don't want to say we filmed. Our friend Jose filmed. Did an unbelievable job.
Phenomenal. Shout
out to Jose. No doubt about it. Did an amazing job.
Friend of the
We
year.
filmed very good friend of the year.
Yep.
Actually, now he's an amazing friend of the year. I love this guy.
Yeah.
I absolutely love this guy. All you got to do is take like one view of the clip. Be like, yep, I can see why you love him. You bet your ass. But the one thing that I gotta say that I'm really, really excited about is tomorrow everybody else gets to see his work that we put in, that we worked hard for. That Francis did a great job of kind of putting this script together for us. And it just went so friggin' good. So shout out to him. Shout out to Jira was there. My daughter was there.
Yep.
Also, our good friend Sploo, who is absolutely hilarious. If you don't know who Sploo is, you're going to know who he is tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
And you're going to love him. Trust me, you're going to love him. It's people ask me, is it a NYU on site? No, it is not an
No, no.
NYU on site, guys. We filmed. It's called Opening Week. It's a skit for opening week of the Yankee season. We added a lot of the off-season stuff into it, but I think you guys are gonna love it. It'll premiere tomorrow at 6 p.m. It'll go live on YouTube. It'll go live on Instagram and everything else. It's really fun. It's really exciting, and it's something that I have never participated in before in my life. So
Yeah.
it was
Me neither.
really an awesome experience.
Yeah, me neither. Never done a skit or anything like that. It was a great experience though. And
You know what's funny?
yeah, go ahead.
When Jose, like, you know, we're saying we want to find somebody that does, you know, filmography and all that stuff, and you obviously, you know your people, and you reached out to a few people, and
Yeah.
when he came in, I'm like, all right, you know, I'm expecting a nice camera. You know what I'm saying? My man came up there with like a whole tank of
Yeah,
equiment. Like,
the
no, this is
professional-
real.
Yeah, no, legit.
Then I'm sitting there. What am I doing at the end for? I'm saying, I wonder how much these things are. I'm looking at this shit. I'm like, let me look on Amazon. I was like, yeah, we don't have these on Amazon.
And then
All
I'm
right, let me-
I'm just going up and asking them. I'm like, so what's the name of this? What's the name
Right.
of that?
I'm looking at stuff. I'm like, $1,200 for a light. Damn.
Just
So I'm like,
put it
nah,
exactly.
this is real, like legit shit,
Yeah.
guys. It's like a movie. So I'm
Literally.
excited for it. Internet Movie Database better put us on there because I think we belong on it now. Because
At this point,
it's only
yes.
fair.
At this
only
point,
fair.
we need our credits. But I do want to say, I mean, just like when you do something like this, and it's our first time doing it. I promise you guys, it's not going to be the last. I think we had
No, probably more this year.
a phenomenal time, and
Yeah.
yeah, of course, MVP. You definitely need your credit on there too. Like they got to put us on IMDb. It's done. It's a done deal.
Facts.
I'm gonna call my people to call their people, and you know the people got a people. But yeah, man, I think this is our foray into this like realm. But for a first like shot at this, I think we knocked it out the park. So
We did really good.
I
We did
can't
really
wait
good.
for people to see it. And I'm not gonna say like it was. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. This wasn't a one take situation.
No, not at all. Not at all.
You know, you had to get our feet wet and like
The funniest thing was, I'll share something with everybody real quick, right? Because you guys see me on here, right? I go, nobody. One thing everybody knows about me here, I don't put all of this stuff out there, right? I don't pre-plan shows. I go live and I go live, and that's like my element, and I do that, right? This is one of the first times since like doing like a school play where it's like you're behind a camera and you kind of got to roll with it. So I wrote some of the beginning, but then Francis took over the rest and it was phenomenal, right? So some of my beginning parts, I was kind of like, all right, yeah, I kind of remember somewhat of what I said.
Yeah.
So then we get to it. I'm like, everybody's like, our director, Jose's like, all right, so we're going to go from this one all the way down here. I'm like, no, we're not.
He said, hold on.
No, hold on a second. No, now I'm getting nervous. I'm like, no, we're not.
I gotta learn my lines.
I'm like, I don't know my lines. Like, I just got this like 2 days ago. I haven't looked at it. I've been so busy. It's not even funny. I've been driving left and right. I don't know my lines. So
That's
like,
another
there's no
thing,
way
though.
I can do this.
I was gonna say no, to put things into perspective, we also shot this after the whirlwind week that we had. Like this was literally fresh off Miami. We had to run back, get to New York so that we can shoot this. So
Yes, exactly.
luckily for me, like I flew back into New York and I live here, but Pete
drove.
down to VA and he drove from VA, Miami, back to VA, and then from
Yeah.
VA up to New York to shoot this. So can you imagine? Like you imagine we're all delirious, and then just
I had no coffee. I
no
was living.
coffee. No, and then after the night that, you know what I'm saying? So you had a night just the night before. Like you came in, get
Oh
the
my
parking
God,
lot
please.
situation, the garage was closed.
Oh my God, please.
Like, bro, we literally were like, what are we like this is nuts. Like and we get there, he didn't have any coffee, I didn't have any coffee because I left really early in the so it's like, dude, we had to, like it was really interesting because like we do this podcast thing
Yeah.
every week. And then on top of that, you're doing game season almost every day throughout the year.
Yeah. Yeah.
But again, like this is cut the camera on and react, go off the cuff, speak about what's happening with the team, stuff like that. Like that's second nature to us.
Yeah.
This is a whole new world, believe it or
Like
not.
having lines is like, what? Lines?
And like
What are you
that's the
talking
crazy
about?
thing. Like you would think because we're in front of a camera so much, it's like it's cool. Like you know what I mean? And it's like
It was tough, but
Yeah.
I would say this. We had so much great support and so many good people around us. The true professionals there, this is going to sound funny, was everybody, but I feel like me and you.
Yeah.
And I don't mean that like in a negative way.
No.
Sploo was good. Sploo was like, I'm ready to go. Like, I'm ready. And
you could
he
tell
just got his lines.
You could tell this is what he does.
Yes, you could tell us what Sploo does. Me and you, like me more than even you. I was like, I don't know where I am right now, but I will give us credit. Yeah. Once we got it, we fucking ran with this. Like
phenomenal.
Like, I was liking it so much. Like, can we do this over again?
Yeah.
Can we run this one more time?
We just started getting real good at it. Yeah.
Yes. So it was great.
Shouts out to Sploo. The one thing, I will say to your point is like, listen, you guys probably follow a ton of IG content creators and TikTokers and stuff like that.
Yep.
I can't speak for all of them, but what I can say, and I'm sure people will echo my sentiments here, Sploo is the consummate professional when it comes to that. Like, this is not.
It was awesome. I love that, man.
Not just something that he does and doesn't pay much attention and whatever. Like, this dude got there. We met. We shook hands. The introductions. We sat down, and he's like, "Okay, so like, you guys got a script? Like, what am I doing?" I shared the script with him. He had the script less time than both of us.
He was reading them. I saw him a couple times. He's on his phone, like going over
reading
with them.
reading it. And he just gets in, and when his go time, he's ready to go. Like, you can tell that he literally does this for a living.
Yeah.
So
and shout out to him too. While we were actually filming, he got his 400,000 subscriber on IG. I saw it today, man. He's up to 410,000 already. I'm like, bro, you're gonna be at 500K in a week. Like a week and a half. So
he's doing really
God bless
well,
him, man. He's
awesome.
Yes. So
yes,
we got a super chat. We'll jump right into the show now, guys. Thank you for waiting for about 20 minutes.
I don't know. Is this gonna be?
There's gonna be some comments.
I was gonna say, is this gonna be better? Is this gonna be better or worse when we're in the studio?
This could be so bad.
That's what I'm saying. Like, is it? Well,
we might be talking about, because look, at the end of the day, we text and all that, so we'll talk about some things.
Yeah.
We might like be together and be like, oh, can you imagine this now? We got to talk about this to start the show. Like, we got to tell everybody what happened.
It's true.
This might happen a lot. It may not be good.
But we will have somebody to help keep us on task now.
We will. There's a new DS coming, by the way, folks. And you guys don't even know about that yet, but we'll get to it momentarily, as we got Rich Squires with a super chat. Says, hey guys, since Grisham has screwed the pooch in spring training, how much rope will he get before they bring in the Martian or Jones back up? He's going to get a lot.
All the rope in the world. How much rope you got, Rich?
$22 million worth of rope. If
there you
got
go.
that, that's probably what he's going to get. So
that's a great way to put it.
big news of the day. I want to start the show here because this is interesting. And I think our take might be a little different than a lot of other people. And maybe we'll agree. Maybe we'll disagree. I think there's some people out there that are kind of on the rope about this, but we'll talk through it. The New York Yankees announced, ladies and gentlemen, that they will have a 4-man rotation because they're off. I think it's like almost every Thursday to begin the year, which is actually really, really good for the Bronx of Nowhere. So they'll be live a lot of times on Thursdays. But there's the news today from good old Brian Hoke. The Yankees will begin the season with a 4-man rotation. Now, this is not necessarily the surprise, but the 4-man could be a surprise to some people. Max Fried, Cam Schlittler, Will Warren, and Ryan Weathers in that order. Here's the hit. They are discussing what that means for Louis Heel. Possibly stay back to continue starting. And there was more updates on this afterwards that then says Louis Heel may actually start the season in AAA. So he may actually get demoted. Now, I want to jump right in on this because I thought hard and heavy about this. Louis Heel is weird. And let me tell you what I mean by saying Louis Heel's weird, not as a person, none of that. The ability is all there. There's no question about it that the ability is all there for Louis Heel, right? Mm-hmm. He wins the Rookie of the Year. He has an injury. Takes him a while to really bounce back and get it going. Louis Heel has hardware, though. He has hardware. Meaning he has a Rookie of the Year. That Rookie of the Year wasn't 5-6 years ago. That Rookie of the Year was just a couple of years ago now. He also started for the Yankees in the postseason just last season. Just last season, Louis Heel made a start for the New York Yankees. Now, some people are going to sit there and go, yeah, but he had his struggles in spring. He also had his last outing. That was phenomenal. Phenomenal. He went 5 innings. He looked the best he looked all spring right before the season is going to begin. So, my question to everybody in the chat, Will Warren had a phenomenal spring training. Ryan Weathers did not. have a phenomenal spring training. And I understand in many ways why the Yankees might be saying, we're going to start Ryan Weathers because, one, he's new, and the upside to this dude is legit. Like, and I know there's a lot of people that want to hate on Ryan Weathers that don't like him. But when you look at the stuff, Ryan Weathers' stuff is up there with the best guys on the team. It just is. When you're a lefty throwing 99, 100 miles an hour, you got a wipeout slider, a good changeup, you're going to have some of the better stuff on the team. So I'll ask you, Francis, do you think this is fair? Do you think this makes sense? Do you think Louis Heel not getting a shot after winning a Rookie of the Year, after being in the rotation, a guy like Will Warren, who, yes, had a great spring, but does he deserve that chance over Louis Heel?
I think when you put it like this, when you put it between Will Warren and Louis Heel, here's how I see it, right? Will Warren, as of right now, in my opinion, doesn't have the upside that Louis Heel has, right?
Okay.
But he also doesn't have the downside that Louis Heel has.
True.
Hear me out.
Okay.
I feel like when you have Will Warren, you have something where you kind of know what you're going to get every 4 to 5 days whenever he pitches. It's always going to be around the same place, right? He's not going to be this world beater, ace level pitcher pretty much ever. He might have one of those, 2 of those a year, but that's not really who he is. But he's also more often than not going to just blow the game in the first 3 innings. And when I say blow the game, I don't mean give up 2 or 3. I mean 5, 6, something like that. Bunch of home runs or whatever.
Yeah.
He is very average to above average, and you can kind of bank on that given last season and then especially what he's done in the spring. When you bring Louis Heel into the fold, Louis Heel can be really good, like ace level good. He can also be really bad. Like, how is this guy in the rotation bad?
Yeah, we said that a couple of times last year. Like, what's going on with this guy and all that?
He goes back and forth. He fluctuates so often that I think when they look at what they have him as a righty, Warren as a righty, I think the situation is pretty simple. It's like, look, if we're going to go 4-man rotation, because we have in the first 10 weeks of the year, we have off days in 7 of those 10 weeks. So we can survive with a 4-man rotation for a pretty long time to start the year off.
Yeah, that's right.
So if that's the decision, we're going 4-man, then you're going to go 2 righties, 2 lefties, right?
Mm-hmm.
Rodon's on the shelf. So Fried is your first lefty. That automatically means Weathers is your next lefty. So it's not a Weathers versus Heel thing.
Yeah.
Cam Schlittler is your first righty. So he's automatically taking the first righty spot. That means that this back and forth was actually not Heel versus Weathers. It was Heel versus Warren. And when it's Heel versus Warren, I think that Heel's polarization, the fact that he can be so meteorically hot, but then also be like Antarctica cold, I think they were like, let's just go with the sure thing in Warren in terms of he's going to keep us in games. And let's try to figure out what's going on with Louis Heel these first 2 months and try to get him where we need him to be. I look, whether it's fair or not unfair, I won't sit here and say it's not unfair. I can't imagine how I'd feel if I was Louis Heel.
Yeah.
But I actually get the calculus behind this, and I'm not that mad at it.
Yeah. I want to talk about that, exactly what you just said towards the end there is, how is Louis Heel going to take this? That I think is, it's a big sign of part of his future is how is he going to take this? Because again, if you put yourself in his shoes, he can simply say he had one of the best outings just recently. You know, I've shown what I can do just recently. I also won a Rookie of the Year award with this team. I was also one of our best starters that year. You know, I started to regain a little bit last year when you guys had me make playoff starts, and now I'm the odd man out. Now I'm the guy that's pushed to the side. Like, I don't understand this. I literally just had my best outing of the spring, and immediately after that outing, I'm being told you're not in the rotation. Like, and again, this is not, I'm not defending it. Believe it or not, I'm actually okay with where the Yankees are right now, because let's remember a couple of things here. They're going with a 4-man rotation for now. There will be a 5th starter eventually. They're not going to stay with that the whole time. There's a good chance that 5th starter will be Louis Heel coming right out there. That's a real possibility.
Yeah, for sure. He's the first.
I just hope, no matter, you know, what the decision is, I hope that he really is able to dial it back, feel good, and run with it.
Yes.
There's rumors he might piggyback to start the year. So he might make the team, but he may make the team as a piggyback starter, working maybe with a Warren or maybe with a Ryan Weathers, and they go 4 or 5, and then he comes in after that. So we'll see what they do. I just want to
really
see what his reaction is. I want to see what his reaction is going to be to all of it.
So before we move to something else, what you just brought up as him as a piggyback for Weathers, I know I saw a little bit of like people in the timeline kind of like a piggyback role. Like, he's a starter. Why would we do that? Whatever. Okay. I understand that. He is a starter, rookie of the year starter. I hear that, right? But if you're Louis Hill, unfortunately, this is a what have you done for me lately kind of league. So you still kind of have to prove yourself. I know some people probably say that's unfair. Like, this guy, he's already proven. I'm like, yeah, he's proven some stuff. But let's be real. He hasn't won a Cy Young, right? We're not talking about a guy who's won a Cy Young. We're talking about a guy who had one good season, right? A rookie of the year season.
Yep.
Since then, it's been a mixed bag. I'm not saying there hasn't been successes. There has, but it's been a mixed bag. There's been successes. There's been failures. There's been, all of that and all the in between. So that means that he doesn't have a leg to stand on right now in terms of arguing with the organization, saying, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that. You're still young. You're still an arbitration guy. You have to kind of acquiesce and show that you're a team player. If you can't show that, you're never probably going to get paid what you deserve on the free market. So you got to kind of play along now. If the piggyback is an option and I'm Louis Hill, I jump at that. Why? One, what better way to prove your value to the team than saving their bullpen every couple of days early in the year, which is a big problem for all 30 MLB teams because no starter is fully stretched to start the season. So everybody's using the bullpen, taxing the bullpen early on. By the time you get to June, everybody's cooked. So you have a guy like Louis Hill who you're using as like a piggyback option while still building up his innings and getting him his reps. That could work, especially with a guy like Weathers who might need to be one of the shorter leashes starting the year. So I actually liked the fact that you paired him with Weathers, because I think that could be a good. And I can imagine being a hitter having to go from Weathers to Hill. That's disgusting. Yeah,
no doubt about it. And I could definitely see them doing that and going from there. We got Senor Ra Thompson with a super chat. I hate to bring up conspiracy theories, but man, I swear the Yankees are super selective in regards to who they send down, who they give special treatment to, who they gave extra lane. Is it me? No, it's not. It's definitely not only you, Ra. I seen a lot of those messages today from Yankee fans thinking it's maybe unfair. You see a lot of for an example today, right? One of the big conversations where Jason Dominguez missed the ball in left field. And of course, everybody ran with it as this is why he sent down. The guy sucks. We told you. And a lot of the comments back from that was Anthony Volpe's allowed to make 400 errors and he's back in the lineup every day. So trust me, I understand why some people feel that way. I understand, that maybe it's not the Yankees doing anything wrong, but I can see where some people look at that and go, but why do these guys not get a lane? Why does Jason Dominguez not get a lane to play daily when Anthony Volpe's out there and he's going to be back? He's going to be back as the shortstop. Makes tons of errors, never hits, and no, he's the shortstop. So I understand where that comes from. It was a tough look for Jason Dominguez today in left field, no doubt about it. But I'll be honest with you, the reason he got sent down, I think everybody knew Jason Dominguez was going to sent down once Bellinger came back. It was a wrap for him.
Which was more one of my biggest, gripes kind of before the Bellinger thing, when everything happened with Grisham. That was one of the big reasons why I was like so against it. It was you're going to pay $22 million to this guy, and that you're going to pursue Cody Bellinger to bring him back as well. You already have Aaron Judge in the fold. I know you don't see Jason Dominguez as your fourth outfielder, so you're basically telling us from right now with this QO to Trent Grisham that Jason Dominguez probably is not going to have a spot on this team already. I was already preparing myself for this the moment that Grisham accepted the QO, because I was like, so then what does this say for Dominguez? Because at the end of the day, they don't see Dominguez as a strong right-handed hitting option. No. That's one of the bigger issues with this whole thing with Dominguez. And as much as I believe in Jason Dominguez, I can't argue with them about the right-handed hitting. He hasn't had. Now, my pushback is, has he had enough reps there? I don't think he has. I think it's been
definitely
unfair in terms of him getting the right-handed hitting reps for him to make the case. But be that as it may, he hasn't made the case as a right-handed hitter. So when you think about making a decision on keeping Dominguez in there, you already got Grisham who's lefty, you got Belly who's lefty. Like you're gonna have another lefty outfielder there who can't
Yeah.
field the best in left field right now. And could use a little more development, which I know is something that a lot of people, even people on our team, are like really disagreeing with. That's one of those things that I'm okay being at odds with people on that. I still think he could use some more development.
No doubt about it. Yeah, our team has been split on this, and we'll talk about that here for a second as we got a super chat from Ambriotti. Says Yankees are the best on ruining their young guys. Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt about it. The Yankees have a bit of a track record here of not seeming like they get the best out of certain prospects and running sometimes with the wrong guy, then maybe with the right guy. But we've definitely been split on this, and I don't know how the chat feels. Chat, let me know as we talk about this. But the Bronx of Nowhere, for an example, Kevin Christian are on the side of just Dominguez should have made the team, and he should play 3 or 4 days a week. We've kind of sat on the other side of that and said, I mean, you really think you're going to play him 3 or 4 times a week? Like their idea was, well, Stanton needs a day off, and this guy needs a day off, and that guy needs a day off. You really think the Yankees would honestly play Jason Dominguez 4 days out of a week? I can't see it. I don't know what gives you the idea that you really believe that would happen. That's why again, not knocking their opinion. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
My thing is, I'm just saying, but we also got to be real with ourselves here. At the end of the day, we could feel that way, but will they do that? The answer is obviously no.
No. And Ambioti said there, he said, well, how is Dominguez supposed to get better on the bench? Well, that's my point, Ambioti.
Exactly.
He's not going to get better on the bench, which is why I want him on the field. And if the only way he's going to see grass is in AAA, so be it. Like even this idea of, well, keep him on the team and have him play, 3-4 days a week. Even if there are weeks early on where he was getting playing time 3-4 days a week, it's not 3 straight days or 4 straight days. That's not going to happen. They're not going to play him 4 straight days. So, like, why are we forgetting how baseball development works? Like, baseball is a long season. Baseball players are creatures of habit. There is momentum. There is a rhythm. We talk about this all the time. When it comes to hitters, it's about timing. It's about rhythm. Fielding, it's about the reps. It's very difficult if one day you're on, the next day you're sitting, right? Then you play 2 straight, then you sit for 4 days. Then you play another game. Then you sit 3 days. Then you play 3 days straight. Then you sit for 4 days. Then you play 2 games straight. Then you sit for a week. Like, it's like that. I'm sorry, like that doesn't get me excited for his development. People could say, well, he's going to be seeing major league pitching in this time, and he's going to be on the, but he's not playing with consistency every day. And then even the days that you start him in close games, do you think he's finishing those games? He's not. They're going to take him out for defensive. So what are we doing?
In the minor leagues, he could do whatever he wants.
That's what I'm saying.
Playing every day, and that's
Thank you.
Yeah.
Why not have him in a situation where he's going to play 5-6 days a week? He's not getting defensively substituted out of a game. Like, he's going to get the ABs. He's going to get the reps in the outfield. I get it. People can say there's nothing left for him to prove in AAA. I'm not saying there's anything for him to prove in AAA. I'm saying that more time developing down there is not going to hurt him.
Yeah,
sitting on the bench in the majors could hurt him.
Yeah, no, I'm right there with you, brother. I agree 100%. It kind of sucks that Dominguez is in this position, but it's the position that he's in right now. As Mach says, super pumped for 418 and the continuation of the NYYU winning streak. I hope the Martian tears it up in Scranton and Grisham gets put in the bathroom. That would be very, very. If he's able to do that, that would be unbelievable. By the way, like if Jason Dominguez is magically, and I say magically because the Yankees got to believe it too and actually make that move, which I want to see it to believe it. So hopefully that is something that we get to talk about this year. Ra adds in, here's perspective. The Martian at 205 is a right-hander, but he's also a switch hitter. Volpe at 212, that's a 7-point difference. Give Dominguez the same lane. My bad. My rant is over. Love y'all. Rob, brother, you got every right to feel that the way you feel. I think there's a lot of fans that feel that way. I seen a lot of things from Dominican media kind of talking about the numbers that Dominguez put up in spring training, and he's right back in AAA. At the end of the day, guys, again, look, you guys know how much I defended Jason Dominguez last year, how much Francis did, how much this whole network kind of defended the idea to let the kid play and let's see what we got here with him. Do it now. Look, man, as Francis said earlier, it was doomsday once Trent Grisham said, I accept, and once Cody Bellinger said, hey, man, you guys are the only ones throwing all this money at me. I'll sign with you. Like, I mean, because that's what it was. Like, let's be honest here. I know, he's the second highest paid player in baseball this year, which is nuts, which is bananas. Cody Bellinger is the second highest paid player in baseball this season. Think about that for a second.
Wild.
It's insane.
Now, obviously, there's nuance.
But apparently, I want to know who's all the teams that were after him. I don't want to go back to this guy and let it go very easy. I don't want to think about it. I
just say, when it comes to the Bellinger stuff, that's one of my proudest moments as a content creator podcaster right there, bro. I called that shit from day one until this day.
Literally. October you called it.
And we have never gotten any information on any other offer, any other none of it. No. It was all smoke. Hey, Scott Boras, you, my friend, are good at what you do.
100%. There's no doubt about it. That's why he's the best. Everybody's giving the Yankees credit. I'm like, what are you, nuts? what are you, insane?
That was a fun time.
No, that was bananas. Everybody giving pride. Like, they played Boras.
It's kind of a steal if you think about steal.
They played Boras.
Oh, somebody's stealing, all right. Somebody's stealing.
they wore black mask in that whole negotiation. The Yankees like, why you guys got masks on? No reason.
And here's my thing. Listen, I'm not gonna argue like this is the worst deal. I've seen some horrible deals as a Yankee fan. Trust me. Is it the worst? No, I'm not gonna say it's the worst, but I mean to sit there and say like, oh man, I mean they might have played Boras. They played Scott Boras. Come on.
Yeah. No, they definitely didn't play Boras. This was the
outcome.
That's insane.
To put it, I'll leave it here. Pete, would you agree that there was that this was the perfect outcome for Scott Boras and Cody Bellinger?
Hell yes.
What happened was exactly what they wanted to happen.
Yes. So it was the best case scenario.
So then how were they played?
They weren't played. They weren't. There's no way in hell they were played. A little bit of a trade news for you guys. The Nationals have acquired Yorbit Vivas for Shana Paul.
I had to. Sorry.
That's it. That's who they got. And it's actually pretty interesting. The dude is actually a pretty nice addition to the Yankees minor league system. Last year, among 4 levels, he pitched to a 3.03 ERA. Here's the number that sticks out. 77 innings, 106 strikeouts.
Yep.
So again, the one thing I will always give credit for is that they seem to do a good job at finding some of these guys that end up becoming pretty decent prospects for us. He's already penciled on MLB.com as the Yankees number 23 prospect. And remember, not saying it's going to be the same thing, but there was a lot of people that looked past the Yankees getting Elmer Rodriguez because they traded Carlos Narvaez. So I'm just letting everybody remember that. It's not a knock on anybody because Carlos Narvaez got off to a great start. Like, damn, we gave him a starting catcher. Wells didn't get off to the best start of all time. And that's what a lot of fans are looking at. But remember, Elmer Rodriguez came in that deal, and now he's one of the Yankees, 1 or 2, however you have him ranked. You might have him 1, you might have him 2 behind Legrand. He's one of the top prospects in the organization. So they do a pretty decent job of finding these type of moves out. And let's be honest, Francis, what the hell were they going to do with Yorbit Vivas?
No more.
What was Vivas doing?
He was out of options. What there was literally nothing else that could be done. So the fact that they were able to parlay that into an arm like Sean Paul, give me the light, got the right temperature.
Just give me the light. And my favorite still.
Which one?
The OJ shit. Like glue.
Oh.
Like glue.
Yeah, no, man. I mean, if he does, whenever he makes it up with the Yankees and God willing that is at some point in the future, not in the near future, but in the future, we got to just drop the Sean Paul.
It's obvious.
Only way to do it.
As clear as day. Yeah. Anytime he strikes out, Sean Paul.
Yeah, but I mean, to parlay Yorbit Vivas into somebody with the swing and miss stuff that this kid has, and I gotta admit, I was unfamiliar with him until the trade was made.
See?
Then I went to, look at some tape, whatever I could find. I didn't find too much, but from what I saw, it was interesting, definitely for sure. The swing and miss is real. So let's see.
There's rumors. Some people say he has the best changeup in the minor leagues. So
Yeah, we like you to change up.
just saying, ladies and gentlemen, just saying. All right, let's take a look at this too, ladies and gentlemen, because the depth chart is somewhat updated for the New York Yankees, and the season is right around us. And guys, like I said, we're not going to go into major detail about all this, predictions and all that. Tuesday, Nights at the Round Table. By the way, it'll be the last Nights at the Round Table that is specifically about the New York Yankees, and then it will transition over to our Major League Baseball show, which Francis is probably more excited than anybody about.
Oh, yeah.
And that is coming
cannot wait.
very soon. But there you see the rotation right now. Fried, Schlittler, Will Warren, Ryan Weathers, and then the number 5 as it stands right now is Louis Heel. Take a look at the Yankees bullpen of what is shaping up that it could be. David Bednar, of course, getting that role. Camilo Duvall, Fernando Cruz, Tim Hill, Paul Blackburn, who's been really good. And there's rumors that Cade Winquist is still going to make the team after not looking good at all in spring training. Jake Bird had a pretty good one. We'll see what happens there. Brent Hendricks, a guy who's kind of got a lot of, attention on him. I saw that in the comment really quickly. Clark Schmidt, the last update I saw was August, is they're talking about for Clark Schmidt. So again, in reality, who the hell knows? Your catching situation is going to be Austin Wells and JC Escara, who put up a really good spring training.
Yeah.
Aaron Boone said he thinks he's a top half catcher in Major League Baseball. So, okay, we'll see if he plays often, if at all. First base of
statements, man.
the statements, brother. I'm telling you, the statements are nuts. Ben Rice, of course, at first base being backed up by Paul Goldschmidt. Jazz Chisholm, second base. Ahmed Rosario, of course, able to back up there, but then third base, of course, is going to likely be Ryan McMahon and being backed up by Ahmed Rosario against left-handed pitching. Jose Caballero at shortstop. Anthony Volpe is expected to start a rehab assignment fairly quickly into the year. Aaron Boone did say that he will have to go through a full spring training, so you probably add a month already to what he's doing and go from there. And then you guys know the rest. Left field is Cody Bellinger. Take all the time you need. That's right. Center field, Trent Grisham. Right field, Aaron Judge, the captain, and Big G, who a lot of Yankee fans believe is set to have a monster season because the dude is tagging up on fly balls to center field. He's looking good. He's hitting the cover off of the baseball. And a lot of people are excited about what G could do this year. But Francis, man, it is indeed a running back season. I don't think there's any denying that. We'll see how it turns out, man. I'm excited. I'm excited to call it this year.
It definitely feels run it back-ish. I know Cashman won't be happy to hear us say that. And but here's where we are, right, on the season's
See?
There are worse ways that the offseason could have gone.
Correct.
Right? There were times where the media was doing their big one to make it look like they wouldn't even get Bellinger back and stuff like that. So look, there are ways that the offseason could have gone worse, and there are worse teams that have been run back in Major League Baseball. Okay,
that is true.
So in the grand scheme of things, it's not the absolute worst that could happen. And again, us as content creators, we in the offseason have to do our job, and we have to cover what's out there. And what's out there was a lot of big name free agents that could have been helps to the Yankees, even though people like to pick other teams' players get picked apart like literally surgically, but everybody on our team is perfect and has no flaws. We don't do that here. Like we see the flaws on our own team, and we see the flaws on free agents too. But at the end of the day, we were looking at guys who we felt like could help us. Didn't happen in the end. Okay, cool. No sense in crying over spilled milk at this point. This is the team that we got. And when you look at it on paper, much like last season, it feels like a pretty formidable team, at least in the regular season.
Yeah, definitely. The problems are still there. You know what I mean? The problems offensively, you can't deny the fact that a lot of these guys are going to have the type of years they had last year. And
yes,
if you're somebody who sits there or improve, agreed. And if you're somebody who sits there and goes, hey, look, I don't necessarily believe that. If you are on social media, like a lot of you out there are, I'm not. I try to avoid this stuff. you were one of the people that many people bashed because how dare you say that?
Mhm.
But in reality, there's a lot of fact behind that. There's a lot of guys who had breakout seasons. There's a lot of guys that, have never done this type of performance before. And for you to sit back and go, I don't know if they could duplicate that and they haven't really changed anything else. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I don't think you were doing anything wrong of feeling that way. This guy, a guy in the chat, Tom, he's like, hey, stop. This is really as bad as it gets. And he immediately jumped to the bullpen. I don't disagree with him when it comes to the bullpen. I don't. I got to see the bullpen to believe it because I'm sorry. I like Camilo Duvall. I was very, very happy when they made the deal because I know what the upside is.
Yes.
But I also know what the downside is with Duvall. He scares me. The bridge to David Bednar scares me. I think David Bednar has ice in his veins. I think he'll handle New York like it's nothing. It scares me that the Yankees necessarily looking around just really don't have a bullpen with the names that you look at and go, wow, this pen is nasty. Because you can go back to the previous year. Yeah, none of us knew that Luke Weaver would be ass, and none of us knew that Devin Williams would be ass for most of the year. None of us knew that. But on paper, right, we were looking at that going, that shit's going to be good. Didn't end up being good. So maybe now we're looking at the same shit and going, I don't know. Maybe we're in for a surprise. Let's hope that's the case because, again, I just want to say it again. If you have your doubts about this club, you're not doing anything wrong. Don't let nobody tell you you're wrong. No, have your opinion. You're not necessarily wrong. That's a fair statement to make.
Yeah. I mean, I would say I disagree that this is as bad as it gets. I feel like
it's definitely not as bad as it gets. We've had worse Yankee teams.
Yeah, I've been watching the Yankees since
on paper
since the mid '90s. We are in 2026. I've seen some pretty bad teams. So in my opinion, this is not as bad as it gets. When I look at the bullpen, does it leave a little more to be desired at this point? Yes. Here's what I'll say. I said the same thing last year, though, when we were having our bullpen struggles. If you guys in the chat remember, there was a DS last year. We were talking about, what are we gonna do with this pen? It was probably later in the year, on the playoff stretch, and I was saying, well, what gives me kind of hope is that when I look around the league at the other teams that are going to the playoffs, their bullpens look the same. It seems that today in Major League Baseball, less onus is put on having 3-4 guys that can kind of do, and it's like most teams are kind of focused on having like 2 really, really, really good guys, and then 2 guys who are like just kind of good, and then the other guys are like mixed bag of stuff or whatever. Right. Now, again, we don't know. Like Pete just said, Doval is a question mark. He could be really, 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 really good, and we're sitting here like, oh wow, this bullpen is the best. Because if Doval is really good, and Fernando Cruz repeats what he just did, and David Bednar stays David Bednar, then this bullpen is probably really freaking good.
Agreed.
That 7-8-9 is nuts.
Agreed.
If Doval is horrible and you have to move him and you got to put Cruz in the 8th every single time and you're taxing Bednar early, then it's really, really, really bad. But again, at this point, it's really hard to prognosticate that. Like, the season has to get underway. We got to see what Doval is looking like. I will say, in the WBC, I liked what I saw from Doval there.
He looked good today too.
And he looked good today. So let's hope that he can carry that into this year. And look, Camilo Doval is a guy who takes pride in what he does out there on the mound and being a back end pitcher. And he knows that when he hits free agency, he's probably not trying to sign a 7th or 8th inning guy deal. He wants closer. Yeah. He wants a closer contract.
That's right.
So he is going to have to pitch his ass off and turn in very good numbers for the New York Yankees here. Let's see if he can do it. He's gonna have to.
No doubt about it. The real Ice Mike says, I've been watching the Yankees since the mid '90s and seen some bad teams. What are you talking about? I mean, Mike, brother, if you don't remember some of the Yankee lineups that would run out there with Kevin Youkilis in it, with what's my dude's name? With Lyle Overbay and Vernon Wells in the same lineup.
The Jay Bruce year.
The year just recently. This is not years ago. This is the year with Jay Bruce out there.
Oh, 2023. We didn't even make the play.
What about the friggin' outfields with what's his face out there? Bowers and McKinney and all these other dudes. Like, come on, fam. Like, hold on a second here now. That ain't comparable to this.
That's all I'm saying.
You can say what you want, but based off the year they had last year, even if they gave you the same, it is not even close to this. What about the year you want to go further back than that? What about the year they missed because their rotation? Their rotation was all the rookies. Ian Kennedy, Chamberlain, Phil Hughes. There was Jealous Wheeler. I remember that. Zealous Wheeler and
Phil Koch and
Abraham Almonte and all these other guys. Phil Kochs and left and right.
Before he went to the bullpen. I mean,
they've had some times. They've had some times.
And then I think about those rough years in the early 2010s. Like, we won in 09 and 2010 wasn't horrible, but then you got like the 12s, the 13s, the 14s before, not fun years. Some people retired and we had some good moments during those times, but it's like, what
is the one year? I'm trying to remember. I think it was a year with Vernon Wells, but there was one year it was an opening day lineup that everybody always shows and talks about. I think it was Overbay in it, Vernon Wells. It was a few of those guys, and you looked at it and said, damn. Like, I mean, it was bad.
This is the Yankees.
This is bad.
Yes.
It was that. I forgot what year it was. If you guys remember what year that was, it was really, really, really bad. Really bad. And Ice Mike, brother, this is why I don't argue with some people, because what are you talking about? This is why people hate Yankee fans. Who said what did we say? The Yankees gonna have a terrible year?
He said they haven't had a losing season.
So what?
Okay.
So what? What does that guy do?
I was literally saying to another fan in the chat, and I'm gonna stop responding to this guy because he seems to be missing the points here. I was responding to another fan in the chat saying that this is definitely this year, 2026, the roster that we have is not as bad as it gets. That I've seen way worse, and that this roster
wise
is way better than some of the bad rosters I've seen.
Yes.
Bad rosters don't necessarily mean losing seasons, okay? And winning seasons don't necessarily equate to good rosters.
Exactly.
Have a good day. Like, I mean,
let me see if I want to actually see if I could find that lineup real quick.
Oh, Johnny's funny.
It should have been like, it might have been 2013. Let me see. 2013.
It wouldn't shock me because those years there were some dark times.
Yankees opening day lineup. It might be this one. Let me see if this is it. Let's see if this is the line. This is just for the hell of it, man, because these things pop in my mind and I got no choice but to.
You guys remember the Chris Carter year?
Let me see. Yes, this is it. This is the one. This is the one. It's funny because none of those names, only Vernon Wells was in it. The first baseman this time was actually Kevin Euclid. This is a Euclid year. Cervelli this is opening day lineup.
Opening day.
Cervelli at catcher, Kevin Euclid at first base, Cano at second base, Lance Nix at third base, Eduardo Nunez at shortstop, Vernon Wells in left field, Gardner in center field, Suzuki in right field. The DH, who the hell was this? What's his name? I remember Ben Francisco. The DH.
Yeah.
Ben Francisco. And we're
related.
I'm saying.
We're related, actually.
Are you?
Yes.
You're related to Ben Francisco?
Yes.
You fucking dog, you?
Yeah.
You're related to that bum? I'm joking.
Nah, it's cool. We ain't close like that.
Nah, he's a major leaguer. It don't matter. He did his thing. He's a major leaguer.
He made it to the major. Shout out to him. But yeah, when you read a roster like that, that's what I'm talking about. So when I say this is not as bad as it gets, like, yeah.
That's what we mean. That's literally what we mean right there. I mean, you can go as far as saying, shit, I mean, I don't think everybody was overly excited about bad Gary Sanchez, Jay Bruce, DJ LeMahieu, Giovanni Urshela, Torres, Clint Frazier, Aaron Hicks, and Aaron Judge.
Yeah.
I mean, look, I get it. There's some good names in there, but all we're saying here is we're not beating up, what the Yankees are doing now. We're just simply saying I've seen worse opening day lineups.
Yeah.
Than what they're running out this season. Doesn't mean they're going to go out there and win 95 games and win the division. Doesn't mean any of that. And of course, I just took a look at 2024 and I seen Juan Soto's name there.
Well, the good thing, at least for me this season, he's leading my fantasy team. So
you got him?
Very excited. Yeah,
you got Soto?
I had the third pick in the draft, and obviously Judge went first. Ohtani went second, and there was no other choice. Juan Soto.
I feel like there could be another choice.
They recommended Bobby Witt Jr. And I thought about it for a split second, but I was like, no.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I could grab my guy Vladdy. He's due for a big year.
This is why PeteSimonetti doesn't play
fantasy
games.
Who would you have taken?
For some reason, I'm popping up and saying, "You gotta check Paul Skeens, don't you?" But you gotta go with the guy every day, right? You need the everyday hits.
So initially,
out the gate.
you get pitchers. So pitchers will go in the first round,
Yeah.
but not before the top. I would say top 5
Hitters.
to 7 hitters. Like
That's what I figured.
the first pitcher pick was Tarek Skubal, and I was like, okay, cool. And I love Scoobs. I get it. He's in a contract year. I get it. If I would have had that pick at that point, I probably would have went Skeens before Skubal. I love Paul Skeens. But Skubal went like 9th, and then Skeens was like 12th. And that's how the first round went. But yeah, you got to get the hitters first, and then if that's the thing is like if you have a later first round pick, then you grab the best pitcher. That's what because you can't get one of the best hitters.
No doubt about it, guys. Tuesday is gonna be really, really fun. I
can't wait.
I want to avoid this comment, but I can't. But I promise you guys, I won't stick to this comment for long. I'm just gonna laugh at it and move on. Our team was better off without Soto. Okay. Definitely any team is better. It's like saying our team's better off without Bobby Witt. We don't need him. Our team is way better without having Paul Skeens. You don't need him.
No.
Why you need one of the best players in baseball for? You don't need him.
No, we're not doing that's not.
You don't need these guys for. Come on. They're better off without these guys. You kidding me?
Mm-hmm.
What do you need these guys for?
That's not true. I'm sorry. I disagree.
You're better off without Ohtani.
I love Max Fried too. I love Max Fried too. I hear that argument. I've seen that argument all the time. I get it. Oh, we would have got Soto. We couldn't have gotten Max Fried. Couldn't have gotten Max Fried is a lie. Wouldn't have gotten Max Fried is probably true. But couldn't have gotten him is a lie. And I'll leave it at that.
Guys, by the way, right, we are on, as you guys already know, we are now on, what's it called?
Twitch.
I just got another bot. These bots on Twitch. I got nobody, barely anybody in the chat right now. I got a Twitch bot. I'm learning how to block these damn things. And I just went ahead and blocked these damn things. All right. But guys, we are on Twitch now. Go give us a follow over there. We want to get to 50 subscribers. We're getting close. I guess as followers. I don't know. What do I know? I don't know about these things, folks. I just do.
They still sub
you know? We can see Johnny Riv. Johnny Riv, that was me a couple days ago. He's like, what's Twitch?
Yeah. Well, now we know.
It's like another thing you do here, and it's the same. You're seeing the same show. It's no, there's just another way of getting our stuff out there.
Yeah,
you know. But
some people like Twitch.
I tell you this,
it's a new fan base. Yeah,
season's here, guys. We got opening day right around the corner. Literally the 25th, which is what, Wednesday.
Yep.
Wednesday is opening day, ladies and gentlemen. I am super excited about it. I really am. DK Ghost, appreciate you, brother. Thank you, man, on Twitch. I am super duper excited about this year, guys. Again, this is the last Designated Spittaz that we will be doing here. For me, well, Francis is probably going to be in studio most of the time, but
yeah,
this is the last one I'm doing here. And I tell you what, this week it's been a strange one for me. I don't think I've been able to really sit down and, it sounds silly to some people to go through the emotions. A lot has happened in this, current house that we're in. Santi being born, of course, is a big one. Me and Jira lost our Omega here, which still hurts to this day. We both miss the hell out of him every single day. And I just remember that so much more because it was the Yankees World Series run of 2024 when it happened in the middle of the playoffs.
Yeah,
is when it happened. So they gave me so much joy during a time that was so tough. Just seeing a Cleveland series was unbelievable. Just to watch that and some of the moments that Stanton gave us and Soto gave us to get into the World Series for the first time. For the Yankees since 2009 and, the whole network as a whole kind of basically growing, here, while we've been here. So it's just, it's a really, really big step. Like I always say, it comes with a lot of nerves. It's scary to a degree, but I know how much bigger and better it's going to make everything that we do. And, I do ask for your guys' patience. As I said before, I really don't ask much, at all in general, but I do ask for your guys' patience because hopefully there never will be a downtime. And like I said, I got my handy dandy phone. So if I got to go live on certain things, the hell with it. I'll go live from my phone if I need to and just chill with you guys if that's the best I could do at the moment. But when everything is up and running and everything is good to go, I think you guys are going to love it. Founder Club members, you guys have not got an email from me yet because I'm still waiting on one person that's supposed to come through this month. If they don't come through this month, guys, I'm moving on with everything. I'm trying to be as flexible as possible for everybody because I want everybody to be involved in what they're doing. But yes, that is there. Don't worry about that. You'll get your emails very, very soon about what do you want on your nameplate, and I'll get that up and running and going as soon as humanly possible. Other than that, Francis, I mean, I am excited for the year, man. I really am.
Yeah.
I feel like this month I haven't had Yankee baseball because we were so busy with traveling and then just busy with the WBC. Somebody asked me the other day, how much like spring training have you caught? I'm like, barely. Highlights and stuff. I haven't really sat down and watched the Yankee spring training game.
Yeah.
Because we really have been. This month has been insane. Like it's been a crazy month. I finally feel like I'm a little relaxing, but then I gotta go do this now and do the whole move and all that. So that's gonna throw a little wrench into that. But
spring training has been for me just like game recaps during the day while I'm in the office and stuff like that. Like sitting down and watching like full spring training games, I would say 5 of them, like actually watching them in real time. But outside of that, no. Like it's been just I watched a recap I've recapped pretty much every game though, like because every game has had somebody that I wanted to see, like, okay, how did this guy do? What he look like? Especially with the pitchers. But it's been a busy spring this year, believe it or not. It feels like this spring, to be honest with you, this spring feels like our busiest spring since we started this thing.
Easy.
Like, it's like
not even close.
Yeah.
Not even close. Not even close.
It's
Typically at this point, I literally have everything done and ready to go. Like I have everything done and ready to go. Right now, I don't have that. I'll get all that going. Like to be honestly, like I know this might sound crazy to some, but the soundboard is like the least of like what I want to have done at the moment. It will get done. There's no doubt about that. And go from there. But quick update too on all of our events. We are almost sold out for 418.
Yes, sir.
That is against the Kansas City Royals, as you guys know. We do have another event. I haven't put the link out on here yet, but if you're in Discord, you do have first access to get those tickets now for our event against the Boston Red Sox. That is in August, and that is, of course, the Audi Club again. And then also, we have our second annual charity softball event, which I am so friggin' excited about, man. And we got a lot of tickets purchased already. I know as games get going and we're live every day, more of you are going to get those tickets and get out there. That is on May 16th at Castle Hill Little League, same place it was last year. Guys, I want to see all of you out there. And look, if you're off that day, it's a Saturday, you're not doing nothing, and you're sitting there going, you know what? I don't necessarily want to play ball. Get your spectator ticket and just come hang out. Trust me. I don't think there's one person last year that bought a spectator ticket that was like, this wasn't fun.
Yeah,
we had a blast.
It was tons of fun.
We had a blast, and this year is going to be bigger than the previous year. By the way, I got questions about jerseys. Team Pete and Team Jordan got different jerseys this year. Is there ever going to be a time where we keep the same one? Potentially, but we want to switch some things up. If you want a jersey, when you order your ticket on the Eventbrite link, it shows you right there, order your jersey. And then it tells you what you got to do to get it. You just got to email me and give me the information that is requested in there. And then your jersey will be ready to go for you once we do the whole draft, which is typically about 2.5 weeks before we actually have it going there. So the right jersey could be sent out to you and all that fun stuff. So again, if you want your jersey, do it. Last year it looked amazing because everybody had the jersey.
Yep.
So if you're going, think about really getting that jersey because it does make everything look so much better, team orientated and all that fun stuff. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Oh, I guess the last thing, guys, that I have is tomorrow. Here it is. Opening week. NYYU and SPLU. Tomorrow, that's the three of us. That's it, man. It's all there. It's all ready to go. I'm excited for it. I can't wait for it. You guys are going to love this. You know, come prepared to laugh. Come prepared to have a good time because it is extremely, extremely funny.
Yeah.
I love it.
It's going to be funny, man. I can't wait. I can't wait for you guys to see it. And I can't wait for you guys to see what we have planned for you this season, man. 2026 is going to be a huge year. You know how we always say, listen, if the Yankees are doing good, even better. If the Yankees aren't doing as well, won't matter here. You know, we're going to be here for you week in, week out, day in, day out. This is the you, baby. And we do it for you. Can't wait.
Oh, you bet your ass. And yeah, again, if you want a jersey, I said Johnny Riv saying I want a jersey. I'll email Johnny on the link too. You can actually buy your jersey already. Then you just give me the information. I shoot it out to you. So again, anybody who wants that, Medina, you already did that correctly. I feel like maybe Dom did it too. I'll have to double check, but I think you may have. So yeah, if you buy your ticket, you can utilize it as an add-on to go ahead and get your jersey. With that being said, I think that's everything. Again, guys, tomorrow, 6 p.m., that is going to be released. YouTube, it's going to be released on all social media tomorrow at 6 p.m. Do me a favor. Again, I try not to ask you guys for a shit ton. A little side quest. I typically don't try to ask for side quest. Tomorrow when that comes out, show support, please. Yes. Please.
Like,
show support, comment, share it in your story. Yes, please.
Put it in your story, all of that.
Yes. Just a comment. I don't care if the comment is an emoji of a laughing face. I don't care if it's this was great, this was awesome, this sucked ass. I don't care. Throw the comments in there. Whatever you got to say about it. Throw them in there, support that. There was a lot of work put into this, and a lot of people deserve a lot of credit for the work they put into this. So I wanted to leave everybody with that.
Yes.
With that being said, man, I got nothing else to say. Francis, do your thing, brother.
Listen, man, you guys already know. Make sure if you haven't already, hit that like button on your way out and subscribe to the U. If it's your first time here, welcome. And if you're a returner who hasn't subscribed yet, shame on you. Hit that sub button already. Follow us on Instagram, which is the best place to be to keep updated on all things NYYU, what's happening live and what's happening behind the scenes. It's the best place to stay tapped in. If you are already subbed to the YouTube and you're not a part of the Discord, what are you doing with your life? How are you missing out on one of the greatest aspects of being a true member of NYY Underground? Join the Discord, join the party, join the fun. And as always,
Twitch also.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I gotta
get us on Twitch. It's a big year for Twitch, baby.
And make sure you follow or subscribe to us on Twitch because NYY Underground is in fact on Twitch now.
Yeah.
So we are Twitch streamers, believe it or not.
Wow. Unks doing the Twitch shit.
Unks on the Twitch stream, man.
But we twitching all right.
Even if you like, look, I'm a YouTube person, I like to chat here, whatever like that. That's cool. Download the app on Twitch and follow us, sub to us on Twitch. Engage with our content. That's the best way that you can support us. People ask us all the time, like, I want to support. What do I do? Like, whatever. Do I just like video? Yeah, like videos, comment, but also the subscribing, all that stuff, engaging with the content. That's the best way that anybody can support us. So that's all we really ask. And support in that realm is free. So appreciate you guys with that. Keep it locked and stay tuned because as we always say, the next episode will in fact be the best episode.
And ladies and gentlemen, you know we will never come whack on a Designated Spittaz track. Until next time, guys, peace out. Catch you next time. See you later, baby. Tomorrow, 6:30, 6 o'clock. My bad, 6 o'clock. Tune in, baby. Gonna be great. Peace.
Can't make a promise, but I do my best. 25 sitting on 25 racks. Just got started, no, we ain't done yet. Bought a new crib, that's a goddamn flex. Sign that check. Told them last year that I been up next. Can't take calls, but I send that text from way downtown.